Like you said, my name is Sondra D'Amore. I am heading into my third season. We are about a week or so into camp, and it has been probably the most exciting one yet. Very competitive, very high energy, very athletic group, and that's something that we're looking to continue to develop. And Sean mentioned recruiting out of high school. That's what you're going to see with this team this year. We have 7 true freshmen and 11 underclassmen. So youth is the name of the game, and with youth, there's a lot of learning to still be done, but they're eager and they're excited and they're competitive. So that piece has been really, really exciting for us as a coaching staff. I can say this is the most deep roster that we have, very confidently. And that's something that I think every coach is looking for. You're looking for 16 true starters, and I think this is going to be a season that we're going to have a lot of competition and good depth there. So I'm really looking forward to that. We were able to bring in 2 transfers. The portal is something that is really big in our sport as well. I really do value the underclassmen, but we were able to pick up 2 really big transfers as well. Autumn Flynn coming from the University of Memphis. She's been great in our gym automatically. And then Jordan Tinsky from Colorado State had a great career there, and she's going to make an impact for us as well. So we're always using the portal and looking for that, and excited about the 2 that we were able to get for this fall. The culture right now and the dynamic in the group is something that I haven't felt in my time here. So we're really excited for this season, very optimistic for this season. Like he said, we start on August 22nd, which is next Friday, against DePaul. That's going to be a great start for us to get that experience, kind of dust those nerves out there with especially our youth right now. And then we're going to be back on September 5th and 6th for our NIU Invitational, which we're going to have both of those in the convo this year. So it's going to be an exciting season. Really looking forward to one last run in the MAC and to put more wins on the board and to really build this program. And this year is going to be a good step in the right direction for that. So thank you.
Questions for Tom?
Sure.
So, Coach, correct me if I'm wrong, this will be the first year that this roster is going to be all players you've recruited, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
So, what was the big vision when you were putting this roster together as you're trying to bring in your own people? What was the vision you were looking for?
Yeah, I mean, as Sean mentioned, the relationship and the dynamic between staff and player is really important, and the energy and the buy-in from this group is really, really great, and they have grit. I've seen it in the first 10 days working with them, and I do think, because we've been able to build those relationships through the recruiting process, through, coaching them, there's a lot more alignment within the program right now, and I think that's really important for your success. So that's something that, despite the challenges of being young, we are athletic, and that piece being there is a huge step in the right direction for us to get where we want to go. So I know the staff can feel it. I know the team can feel it. That's something that everyone has vocalized to us consistently. Maintaining that in the heat of season is a hard challenge, but it's something that we feel equipped to do, and we're looking forward to doing. So, I don't know if that answered your question, but yeah.
How many returners coming back? So just how much do you probably not the right word, but depend on them as you have such a young group?
Yeah, even with our returners, they are also young, and that's a piece that we have worked a lot on trying to develop them as leaders this spring and lean into them to make sure they understand what our standards and values are so they can teach the young group. And from what I've seen so far, they did a great job this summer of doing that. Coming in with 7 freshmen, they already know drills and they know systems and they know things that previous years we hadn't even had that. So that's been exciting for us to see that they are trying to carry that load a little bit more and really be upperclassmen, even though we have a young group. We had 4 freshmen play last year, so they're going to be kind of stepping up into that upperclassman role a little bit as sophomores.
Looking at the schedule, I remember your first year you went for a bit tougher opponents, non-con, and then last year you were a bit easier. What was the vision when you're putting together this year's schedule? What were you trying to achieve with preseason play?
Yeah, I mean, non-conference this year is going to be about building confidence. I think we have to get a good high-level experience still, but we got to find a way to build confidence so that way we can feel good going into MAC play. So I think our schedule does a little bit of that too. We're on the road twice, and you have to learn how to play on the road. And I think we're going to see some opponents that we're going to be able to be pushed and also build confidence in that. So that was the goal in the design of that, and ultimately to get wins on the board going into league play is the focus for this year.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.